like it. It's the front to back. You've got the Hecarim for the engage, you've got the Nautilus for the engage, you've got them also for the disengage. It's a very well-rounded composition yet again from Team BDS. I'm gonna say the same from Astralis. They've got a bunch more engage.
This is fired through the wall. Kobbe stepping forward with that zap, zap, zap. Looking for the right click as well, trying to pull Limit forward, and Limit does step forward. Zenith Blade into the Shield of Daybreak. And Limit will just about go down, but Cinkrof's making his way in. It's now a 2v3 and the shots are a little low. Summoning Hill has been used. Swing, swing, swing. Helicopter Cinkrof does not have the damage today. It's the second for Astralis, but will xMatty get excited? Now it's slammed in the face by Zanzarah. Kobbe turns it back around and one more shot. He gets all three! He gets all three! Oh my word, xMatty gets all three.
This could be a triple! This could be a triple! Qs there, which means that if they didn't touch xMatty, you're missing on auto-attack damage right there. Kobbe!
Oh, manages to get pulled backwards by the dredge line. xMatty will put the Flame Chompers down. I don't think they actually found the bite. Doesn't matter. That's the 4th kill before 5 minutes on Jinx.
See, I have the okay, he's gonna go Gnar here. He's gonna regen some of that HP, which means Adam has to back off from here, but if that was solo queue and you saw that, I think you would tap something that starts with /F plus some other stuff.
It definitely
15.
feels that way. I mean,
something 15.
BDS are on the hunt once more. promisq finds the Zenith Blade onto Limit, and Zanzarah won't be backed up by Dajor, but it's 1,600 gold at 6 minutes. Limit just goes on a little bit of a wander round.
And Limit is definitely not the champion you want to shut down. He doesn't have the money on him. Yes, Kobbe is going to bank. That is the perfect crash for the wave. They waited just in time for the other wave to crash together with the cannon wave, which means that even if you don't pull off a dive right here, and you don't necessarily care to pull off a dive, you're taking a bunch of platings back onto Kobbe. What they don't know is that Cinkrof's around the corner.
Well, that down Sword of Shadows is available for Cinkrof. Holds onto the trigger. Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide. Zanzarah stays alive for now, and promisq will be the next target. He's managing to waddle his way to safety, flashes out of the dredge line, and nobody falls in the fight.
Oh, you know what's gonna fall though? Mid lane turret platings for NuclearInt that has been farming this entire time unbothered. So much gold going to him. Cinkrof is still holding on to his ultimate, which means that BDS can actually push under that tower and maybe even get some kills.
There's a devastating charge, still holding on to the ultimate. Kobbe right clicks, gets the zap, 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 turns his attention to Limit. xMatty and Cinkrof just run away. It ends up being a trade 1-for-1.
Ooh, I don't like
Both of these teams are just hunting for kills. And yes, I think NuclearInt has been a beneficiary of mid lane plates every time Dajor is left.
Ooh, oh, beautiful Limit.
Yeah, nicely done. The dredge line pulls him back onto the chompers, and that is just another kill for BDS. This will unlock the tower, though.
Just to be very clear, I think the tower was going to be unlocked anyway together with the dragon, because WhiteKnight doesn't have TP available to join them, and promisq is yet again in trouble, but
oh, a lot of damage coming out from Kobbe. He's going to lose his support as promisq falls. The dredge line is going to be flashed away from it. xMatty, Super Mega Death Rocket, not even needed. He picks up his 6th of the game, 6-0-2. It's not over yet as Dajor is now being jumped on by NuclearInt. He's being chased by the Chaos Storm, and I think he's got enough speed to waddle away.
Yeah, that was beautifully to have a Phantom Dancer and a Kraken on the Jinx, whilst on the other side it is just a Trinity Force.
Well, once again, top lane is trading back and forth. WhiteKnight's waiting to Gnar out down in the bottom lane. Zenith Blade will get him out of the Flame Chompers, and the Death Rocket won't find the kill. Zanzarah flags and drags over the wall, and Cinkrof trots away to save.
With Hullbreaker, he becomes very deadly, and Adam was on the back end of that sword.
And of course, you talked about the comp that from the side of Astralis, the 4-1 let WhiteKnight push a side lane on Gnar is an option. Cinkrof will get locked inside the pit. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. WhiteKnight and Zanzarah trying to run him down. The Onslaught Shadows will be available in just a moment, but he's crushed. I have no idea what that was. Definitely investing a lot of resources because NuclearInt is making his way up as well. This will be a 4-man stack.
They want to defend. They're pulling TPs. They're pulling in all TPs.
Oh, BDS are being flanked by Astralis. WhiteKnight gnaws into Matty, and that is a gigantic shutdown for Kobbe. Zanzarah flies forward onto Cinkrof, and he's taken out as well. Astralis with a fantastic punish.
Oh, very, very, very well played. WhiteKnight coming in with a full item right there. I think Dajor outplayed that TP as well, because Cinkrof was waiting right there for him to land to fade him away, but he flashes it, and Zanzarah wants more blood.
Yeah, he's still got the Cataclysm. There's going to be a flash away from NuclearInt, and the promisq does not miss. Manages to pick up the final hit as now Limit is stuck underneath the tower. And Team BDS, they frankly hung around way too long in the top lane.
But
Limit
wait, there's
will be
more.
able to at least pull one back before he's shut down.
He's coming, he's
Super
coming.
Mega Rocket hits, picture-in-picture. Observers are popping off. But just like that, despite the fact they got Goomba stomped in the top lane, still managed to put a lot of pressure, pick up a lot of towers, and now they're going to sneak away this dragon as well. They push the towers top, force Astralis to reply, and then with that open space, go back into clean.
I don't even think that when he comes that late game AP carry, xMatty, he has more consistent damage that Kobbe has onto that Zeri. Kobbe needs to hit his Q. They found xMatty. He has flash.
Wow, xMatty's going to flash away, roots down Zanzarah, didn't even get the Cataclysm off, but promisq plus Kobbe pick up the kill. Teleports now into the middle lane as promisq gets taken out by a laser. Ends up trading support for support plus xMatty. 3 versus 4 now. It's 4 versus 4, correction. As now NuclearInt continues to step forward.
And it was also support for AD carry. This is so important. xMatty is the most fed member.
Playoffs. And we're setting up once again for another fight. Teleports not available for NuclearInt. WhiteKnight has his. promisq chucks out the solar flare. But once again, find xMatty. The dive bomb combo, and now Adam is left alone, high and dry, but he's got a lot of damage, and Dajor forced to flash before WhiteKnight shuts him down, picks up the kill. 2 secured, and they turn to Baron.
That is so well played because this is planned. They know move 1, they know move 2, and this is move 3. They catch off xMatty. They know he doesn't have flash or cleanse because he used it in the previous try from Astralis to kill him. They kill him off. They take Adam off. Now they have to fear Cinkrof though. He has his smite. He has his ultimate available. promisq needs to stop the pony from getting in.
Well, there's promisq getting over the wall. No solar flare. Needs to try and lock down Cinkrof. 5,000 hit points on Baron. Limit. Spider-Man's to the wall. 3,000 hit points on Baron. Cinkrof is going to burger flip. They're going to flip it. All of a sudden, they turn their attention to Limit. He's taken out. Astralis get another kill. 3,000 hit points. Super Mega Death Rocket comes forward. Zanzarah's forced away. No flip today. And Astralis will back away with just a kill onto Limit. The threat of Cinkrof
Join them again. So that whole break, it just never got any action this game.
No, it really didn't. But I think praise to BDS for playing the side lanes well. And once again, we're going to set up for a face-to-face fight. NuclearInt almost obliterates Zanzarah. He may just jump in, drop the Cataclysm, and die. That's exactly what happens. Dajor jumps forward with a Shadow Surge and is melted by NuclearInt. And now WhiteKnight, despite having the Gnar available to him, doesn't have a juicy target, and this BDS just gifted 2 kills.
How do you say this one, QuickShot? Fool me once.
Shame on me.
Shame on me. Fool me twice.
Shame on you.
Exactly.
Yep, BDS.
No, I think it's the opposite. Come
It's the
on.
other way around. I know.
Okay. So they tried to pull the same play 3 times for the set of Astralis, and the third one fails because they do not find the target, which is xMatty. They overstep their boundaries, and they end up getting punished. 1 by 1, jumping in with very low HP bars. You see that the trade does go to the side of BDS, and yes, Astralis pressuring yet another wave, because this is only 1 point of pressure, and Astralis, if they find the right engage, they could delete someone instantly because they're playing underneath the tower.
Now or never, now or never. Now or never. Astralis, pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
It's an ever.
You need to find the targets. You need to lock them in. The Cataclysm. Astralis not going to do it. Instead, they'll just watch their inhibitor fall. The BDS are going to run. Yeah, they have. I do think xMatty was a bit surprised. But all credit to Astralis. And I think in comparison to Astralis, BDS's last few games,
Is it going to be the
elements of control,
WhiteKnight coming
elements of
behind
dominance. That's a big engage coming out of Dajor. WhiteKnight's looking for the Gnar. Will find it, but not the stun. Takes down xMatty. Now he's trying to pull the stop ways around. Cinkrof's running inside the base. 4 members of BDS down, 2 from Astralis. They find the fight on their second inhibitor.
Get him, get him.
He's
He gets
gonna
the slow,
ride,
he gets the
ride.
slow.
He gets it. Nicely done there by Kobbe. They find another kill. They're still down.
It's only the second dragon for the set of Astralis. Now, of course, if they keep stacking up, it's going to be a problem because Hextech Soul is very, very, very important and very dangerous to have in your opponent's hands.
A couple seconds to go for xMatty. Astralis are once again inside the Baron pit. And you know what? I love that Astralis do not just go quietly. If they lose this game,
they're giving up
they
an
are
inhibitor.
out of playoffs.
They're giving
Adam
up an
is
inhibitor.
inside the base. He does have teleport if he wants to join the fight. 3,000 hit points, 2,000 on Baron. Is it going to be secured? All of a sudden, the fight is now turning onto WhiteKnight. He's taken down. The kill is secured by xMatty once more. Baron is picked up by Zanzarah, but he's going to lose his support as promisq falls.
Disaster.
Super minions are on the inhibitor, and then blast go backwards. Zanzarah will get taken down in just a moment as Cinkrof is now being focused up by Kobbe. It's a fight on 2 fronts. Kobbe cannot get the kills just yet. Super Mega Death Rocket not fight just yet. Oh, it's the flash over the wall, and Kobbe tries to make it work. Kobbe tries so hard and ultimately does not work out. Dajor is now defending the Nexus turret alone against 3 impending members. NuclearInt already hitting, and look at the minimap. The rest of BDS pushing in. Dajor will just about blow up as the golden NuclearInt stands tall and proud. BDS take down Astralis, eliminating them from playoffs. And for BDS, it was a hard-fought win. It was a challenging game. But I do think I'm happy with some of the progression for the BDS members when you consider how tough their performances were over the last few weeks.
We were critical of xMatty, and I'm gonna say Astralis found ways to break him over and over again in the game, even though he was 4-0, what, 5 minutes into the game?
Yeah.